Yeah, I know. Lots of videos. But I couldn't not show you this. Not going to go through the whole video, but I want you to look this up. 10 images from Mars that cannot be denied. And look, it's over. Game over. NASA's showing us these images because they're preparing us for what's coming next. NASA is the Department of Defense. But if you look this up right here. Alright, these are NASA's images. These are the photographs that were taken by the rover. He says the name, but this is from. I'm getting a little flabbergasted. The real Jimmy Roberts 1, posted a month ago, shows the remains of walls, what look like caves. There's all kind of, there's straight edges, there's what may be some sort of a tank or a spaceship or something. Let me just say, they're not rocks. They're not rocks. How does this apply to your life? Well, we're called to know how to speak to everyone. We must have an answer. So this is quite easily explained. These are scriptural verses that talk about how the universe was governed by angelic beings on different planets. Clearly, this Satan told Jesus that this is my kingdom and I can give all the riches of it to anyone I want. Jesus didn't say you're lying. He said that men do not live by riches alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of Almighty God. Is that right? Anyway, it's nappy time. But I want you to look up that, it's not just one channel, and it's not just one person, and these are not, if you look up the numbers that they give you, that show the pictures that NASA took, it's the same thing. It's not like they're taking photographs and modifying it or something. Or using special effects, or I'm not saying that NASA's not doing that, because NASA is as capable of doing it as anyone. But what I think is they're preparing us for a visit from a demonic being that may just be an ancient living angelic being. I know that China's been cloning people for 20 years or so. So they don't care. They have absolutely no morals. So not all of them, I'm saying the government, the people that are doing these experiments. But I know that we went and collected Nimrod's DNA during the Iraq War. I know that we probably handed it over, and they're probably growing Nimrod in a laboratory somewhere. He was supposedly one of the giants. Well, you can look that up yourself. Look it up. I did. And anyway, there were 28 tribes, I believe 28 different descriptions of giants in the scriptures. But the people that still deny that means that they're completely shut off, and that you can't talk to them about deeper things, like the fact that there was a civilization on Mars that was completely destroyed, and I believe personally by the mighty God, that it was the pre-human existence that's clearly there. There were angel beings. They did have bodies, and somehow were able to fornicate. They had sex with the women of ancient times and created giants. Now, look, I can't explain everything. I don't have all the answers, but I do know one thing for sure. That if you don't have the blood of Christ when all this goes down, you're going into the lake of fire with the enemy. That's just all there is to it. There's no way out. You're not going to get a reprieve after you served your quote-unquote time. You're in the lake of fire for the rest of eternity, and that's it. Screaming, gnashing of teeth, and weeping, and it's not a joke. They're preparing us for some kind of a meet or invasion or something. And the fact that our government is spending trillions of dollars to build a space force now is more than alarming. Now, they could just be trying to spend money, or they could know, which I believe, they actually know that something is about to happen, and that's why they're building underground. They're digging highways coast to coast, underground highways. The water that's draining out of swamps and et cetera, are probably going down there for processing because they obviously need water. So, without any more of keeping your time, today, I don't want to keep you. So, please check out the Mars videos and then go to NASA's website and check it out for yourself, because they're there. If you can explain it, how, there are perfectly straight edges, and if you look at the skull, that is outrageous. You look at whatever that crashed UFO is, that's outrageous. The ghost, there's a ghost. How do you get a ghost on Mars? That's what makes it unbelievable, is the picture of the ghost. Although it could just be one of these creatures moving very fast. That could be, it doesn't have to be a woman. They say it was a large-breasted woman. Those could be eyes that we're looking at. It doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. But whatever is up there, when God cursed the angels that he tossed out, I believe that their physical form was changed, and that maybe just a few for his purpose were kept intact so that they could, facilitate the end time and the separation of the sheep from the goats. But I'm telling you, point blank, there's no way around it. If you don't have the blood of Christ, you're going into the fire, and that's it. And that includes everyone who has ever sinned by running a stop sign, spitting on the sidewalk, jaywalking, murder, rape. The Elohim Tzvot does not distinguish. He does not. One sin is all sins. You broke one commandment, you broke all the commandments. And that's all there is to it. So, yes, coasting through a stop sign will get you sent to hell. Spitting on the sidewalk because it's not you broke the law. You broke the law. So that penalty is death. You don't go to BCP, you go to hell, which is almost the same thing, but not quite. So, shout out to all you extremely abusive monsters that work out there. Peace out to you. Anyway, I am going to get off because I need a nap. And, well, God bless you. I'm praying for the souls that I see. And hopefully those are effective prayers. And that I will see these people in heaven. But I don't know. I can't say that every person I've ever prayed for got saved. I don't know that, but I hope so. I hope with you too, Miklo and Jeremy. You're going into the fire, man. So knock it off. Mormonism isn't going to get you anywhere but lost. So you have a good day, folks.